Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 56 of Trials and Trebuchets. I am your Dungeon Master, Luke, and joining me are my players, whose names are...
Hi, everybody. My name's Ben, and I'll be playing the level 6 wizard, Windsor Wallaby, along with his cuddly little companion, Mr. Wiggles.
Hi everyone, it's me, Carla. And is someone going to regret stealing from Integrity Addleberry level 6 Tiefling Rogue Integrity Addleberry? Wait, hold on.
Can you start your resume like that, please?
Wait. I said that twice, but there's something that comes after that. So just cut the part out in the middle and then add this part that I'm about to say right after.
What a good day.
Or course.
Oh.
Of course. Oh, God.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and I play Amira Marchand, the level 6 half-elf bard. I lost my money, Integrity lost her orb, and we're all about to lose our shit on some kids.
Someone gonna
My
die.
name is Sam, and I play Sarah Knapp Cinderman, a level 6 human sorceress, and she'll lift your spirits just like she lift the thief.
Yes.
Noise.
And last
That's my one good
time
time.
on Trials and Trebuchets, the students packed their bags full of precious worldly possessions prior to departure to the Grand Spire with their mentor Artis Artesian and an additional companion, Altine, assistant to Professor Underbow and supervisor to the trip. Once they arrived at this city of wonderful scents and smells, that's the same thing, the group began to traverse the crowd in order to reach their lodgings. However, in the process, Integrity and Mira were knocked to the ground in a horrific mugging incident. Serenep acted quickly, preventing the theft of Mira's lyre. However, another thief made off with Integrity's prized possessions, a pouch of platinum coins, and her blue orb.
Dun, dun, dun.
I like how you're saying it like it's you make like the importance of the orb. You make it sound like it's a marble that she just had.
Oh no,
Took her
Integrity's
marble.
marble collection.
So, if I have 100% recollection of the scenario, the events which had just transpired, we are currently in the direct aftermath of such things. Serenep, you had just levitated one of these young thieves until they gave the lyre up and then let them go. People clapped and cheered and oohed and awed at your magic, and kind of like you stopped the flow of the crowd for a moment, which you guys falling onto the floor or onto the street did not do. But Serenep casting some fancy magic did. Some people of just assorted, like it's a very big crowd. People are just like, after a couple seconds, Serenep, they kind of get tired of your funny street magics. A couple coins get tossed in your direction, probably like 2 silver worth of money. Just like, oh, cool street magic.
Okay, cool.
Integrity, you were on the ground. You could see running off into an alley a young thief looking through your possessions. You are missing your orb. You're missing the platinum. Artis will rush over to the two of you, Mira and Integrity, and ask, "Are you all right? Is everything okay?" And
Artist,
help
the orb
you.
is gone.
Shit.
Oh, fuck.
Jumping right in.
He will look absolutely 100% shocked. He will help you up very quickly and kind of look around. The rest of you could take a moment to look around if you wanted to
Sure.
try to see where this thief ran off to.
Most
I
certainly.
would love to do
What
that.
do I see with my human eyes?
So should we make perception checks?
Yes.
Are we rolling?
Yes.
I'm confused. Like, what's
Okay.
he
Checks.
doing?
Okay, 8.
I thought that was quite obvious. I apologize.
Your girl got a 21.
13?
Her human eyes are good.
I got an 8 as well.
Hey, gang.
8 gang.
Okay. Serenep, you and no one else see that probably 6 or 7 of these young rascals, thieves one might call them, but rascals I will say, because I believe in the goodness of people's hearts, even if they do steal. You see a group of these young folk running off. Like it seems like the two who had attempted to steal ran over to this group, and then they ran off down another adjacent alley,
How far away are
very
they from
quickly.
me?
At this point, out of your eyesight,
How far away specifically?
probably like 100 feet.
Damn it.
You,
Okay.
you see them through the crowds moving back and forth, like in like slow motion. You make
gonna-
eye contact with one of them, and they stick their tongue out at you.
Ha!
I point in their direction. I go, they went that way. And I start chasing after them.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I'm gonna
so
run to
Altine-
follow her. I
Okay.
didn't see anyone, but I trust Serenup, so.
I'm gonna help Integrity up.
I like just
Yes.
point in the direction, start running that way.
You and Artis are helping Integrity up. Altine, the other elf, the swishy elf, is writing things in a small notebook and seems to be not so happy with this situation. And while you stand up, Integrity, Mira, and Serenup take off through the crowd.
Can I run after them then? If I see
Uh,
this?
Absolutely.
How
Would
tall
you
are the
also
people
like
in
to join
comparison to me?
They're various. There's a lot of people. Most of them are relatively close to your height, but there's a lot of not even just humans. There's just a lot of different kind of folks here. It's very there's a lot of variety to go around. So you don't stick out like a sore thumb, but you also can't see through the crowd very well, which is your typical go-to being around many short folk is just to look over people's heads, you know? No such luxury here, I'm afraid. So,
I was just hoping that I
Windsor-
was tall enough for Integrity to be like, oh yeah, there she is.
Oh,
We have
yeah,
cousin sense.
You guys don't
Cousin
actually know
sense.
this. We did a bond ceremony, and now we can sense where each other are.
Winslow, are you also going to chase?
I am also going to give chase, but I'm also going to turn back to Artis as I'm running and just give him thumbs up and say, we'll be right back. Promise.
He's going to yell out at you and say, Winslow, stop them. Don't let them run up.
Sorry, I can't hear you too deep in the fog.
What'd you say?
Don't let them run off as you run down the alley. Okay.
Zoom.
So
Too late.
this is going to be a skill challenge, folks.
Uh-oh,
Oh,
I
no.
hate these.
Do I have
Scale
skill?
challenge?
Skill
Oh,
challenge.
skill.
The answer is probably no.
SKILL.
Correct. Kill with an S at the start.
Which is what
so,
Integrity's going to do.
Exactly. I've been planning
no.
this for 2 weeks.
Oh
You can
no!
either-
What do you mean? We're recording this all on the same day.
So you can either there will be the chase. This is just like how it's going to run meta, right? This isn't me telling you this is what's happening in the game. This is me saying this is how we're going to play. You can either participate in the chase or actively try to stop other members of the chase, which is to say, if one of you wanted to listen to what your mentor just asked you, you could actively sabotage your friends. However, I doubt that that's going to happen. So you will all be able to attempt to chase down these little thief children.
I've given you the option, but that option is now void because no one's going
Yes.
to take it.
But just so that people know that there is a choice.
You can
It was
make
the
that
illusion
choice.
of choice.
You're a bitch.
Shit!
Um,
Are you cool or are you a narc?
okay. So Serenep, you were the first one to take off. Or Mira, were you the first to take off?
I took up after
Serenep
Serenup,
pointed?
so she was
Okay.
the first.
Serenep,
a bloodhound.
you are chasing through a crowd. You're like trying to push through the crowd. It's very busy. Just it's like trying to cross a very quick river. What skill would you like to use to try to get through here?
Dexterity? Like something with dexterity?
Which skill specifically?
In this case, I would say my acrobatics.
Interesting. How would acrobatics help you maneuver through a crowd? Are you flipping over these people like a monkey?
I would say it's more like as I'm following the direction that they went, I'm looking for small openings between people that like as they're moving through the crowds and I'm
Give
like
me
slipping
then-
through as quickly as possible.
Okay, give me a perception check then.
Oh, perception. Okay.
Yeah, to use your like intuition to just make it through this crowd as easy as possible.
That is an 18.
Okay, wonderful. So Serenep managed to slip and dash in front of different wagons and between people, and all of the three of you can follow in her footsteps very easily. You make up quite a bit of ground. You can see that there are a few stragglers from this group breaking off into separate alleys, but you do see a group of 3 young thieves, one of which is carrying a small pouch with Integrity, your gold or your platinum in it, and your orb was in like a little thing, wasn't it? Or was it just loose?
No, it was covered in a silk.
Cloth. Oh,
Cloth.
okay. So you can see
Like the
them
Eye of
like holding
Sauron.
that. You can see them holding that in their hands as well as your little purse of money, which they then throw to their friend.
How
Mira.
far away are they?
How far away are they? They're like still. I will say they're still 100 feet. You've managed to you managed to cross the street so that you don't lose sight of them, but they're still as close as they're going to be. And then further successes will get you closer to them until eventually you catch them. Mira, you are running through this alley. It's less busy. You see a large man step out holding something in his hands. He's backing up through the alley from one of the adjoining alleys, right? Like almost like if he walks a few more steps, which he does, he will be blocking the path forwards. And in his hands is a large pane of glass, which he is holding. He's like carrying it. These two men are carrying it and they're backing up through this alley. How would you like to get over
dear.
this, get around this,
Okay.
get through this even?
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
so
dear.
the path in front of me seems sort of like a path to disaster. If I follow Serenep, I imagine that's like the most direct path we can see, but it's possible that from a higher viewpoint, there might be like some shortcuts maybe off to the
Okay.
side. So what I'd like to do is reach into my inner pocket. I'd like to take out Kurogami, and I'd like to like say, okay, lead the way. And I'd like to get him to sort of flutter up and get a better view and see if maybe there's like a shortcut I can take to like go back and dip away from these people. And hopefully get closer to the thieves.
That's so
So
cute.
animal handling?
I'll give you animal handling. Kurogami is an animal, sure.
Okay.
Construct, but
14.
Okay. Kurogami flutters up a little bit, and in the humidity of the air seems to wilt a little bit and have some difficulties achieving maximum height. Probably only getting like 4 or 5 feet above you before falling back down, kind of wet into your hands. That is a failure. So
I did my
I need all of
best.
you to make dexterity checks, I guess, if you're going to continue running forwards.
Yep.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna slide under this thing.
Just straight dexterity?
17.
Dexterity, yeah.
16.
Or dexterity saving throws.
Oh, saving throw.
Oh, saving.
18.
Oh.
Okay.
That's a 16.
Okay.
So that would be a 22?
Okay.
Wait, no, 20.
Okay.
I don't know
Winsler?
how to do math.
I got a 5.
Okay.
No,
so-
your tiny legs.
So as the three of you kind of like manage to like jump through the small gaps between these men and like the sides of the alley, they kind of like are shocked by this. And Winsler, who is like, oh, I'm going to make it without even going on the side. I'm so short I can fit under this thing. You're running just straight ahead, full throttle. And them being shocked so strongly by your friends jumping by them, almost like as if they had just been like attacked or something, like they got shoved a little bit. They drop this large pane of glass and you crash straight into it and straight through it.
Like the Kool-Aid man.
Like the
Oh
Kool-Aid
my
man, taking
God.
3 slashing damage.
How much damage?
3 slashing damage
Okay.
as you
Oh
like
my
tumble
God.
to the ground and are tripped and fall along with broken glass. And one of them will be like, oh my God, are you okay? And rush over towards you. Integrity. What would you like to do, Integrity? You guys haven't made up any ground on these fellows who are still running. You can see that another one of them has kind of dived off into a different alley, and now you are chasing 2 of these young thieves. One is carrying your things, and the other one was the one who had attempted to steal from Mira. What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to run after the person who has my things.
You're just going to sprint as fast as possible?
Yes, with my super athletic ability.
All right, give me athletics check then.
Huh. I got 24.
Jesus. Okay. You, if I recall, as like a rogue even can run like 60 feet in a turn. Like in combat, I think you have like your cunning action where you can dash, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's just say you do that and you can make up 60 feet on these freaking children who now turn one holding your orb and your coin purse turns back, and you can see a kind of a shocked look on their face as if like the color is draining out of their face. It doesn't seem like many people chase them down afterwards. Wonderful. Winsler, how do you help your group catch up.
Well, I'm lying face down and probably
Mhm.
covered with many shards of glass.
Both of the men are like at this point seeing a small child run into their pane of glass, are kind of overcome and are attempting to help you up. What do you want to do?
What I want to do is definitely not going to help anyone. It's just going to be a hindrance.
Uh-huh.
In my sort of panic,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Feign Death.
Okay, sure.
Oh my gosh!
These men are holding you. You're kind of bleeding a little bit from cuts on like your face and like your neck and stuff from where you hit. Your neck's kind of sore from just full force smashing your head into glass, and then you just freeze up.
I
and
want
turn
them.
into-
I want them.
Yeah.
Like I just want to be like facing one of them. Just be
Uh-huh.
like, help my friends get those thieves,
Oh.
and then just drop dead.
Make a. What's better for you, persuasion or deception?
Either one is not great.
Okay, make one of those with plus or not plus anything with advantage.
Okay, that's bullshit. I got a 6.
Okay. So
I
as
am still dead though.
you are still fake dead. So as you say this, your body kind of like you can feel your body go rigid and like you like lose your sight and you're just in this catatonic unconscious state now. But right before you do, you see Artist peel around the corner and like make eye contact with you, and then you go out and you all from back down the alley can hear these two men go, "Oh my god, he's dying!" And Artist go, "Oh!"
Someone save that poor child.
We are also expelled.
So, Seraph, what are you gonna do to catch up? You are 60 feet.
60 feet.
60 feet.
Levitate.
Levitate. Is that a saving throw?
Let me check. Constitution saving throw, yes.
Constitution.
How good is your con?
How does 19?
Fuck.
I assume on the boy holding the orb, right?
This child is cunning.
Yes. So you see you like stop and point your finger at them, see their feet lift up a little bit, but then they kind of like fight with gravity and fall back to the ground and scamper the two of them into a small house at the end of the street. And you see that the door slams and yes, and all of you can arrive at this house, except Winsler, who is feigned death for the next hour. For people who don't know, Ben, can you read what feigned death does?
Yes, I can definitely read it for you. You touch a willing creature and put it into a cataleptic state that is indistinguishable from death. For the spell's duration or until you use an action to touch the target and dismiss the spell, the target appears dead to all outward inspection and to spells used to determine the target's status. The target is blinded and incapacitated, and its speed drops to 0. The target has resistance to all damage except psychic damage. If the target is diseased or poisoned when you cast the spell, or becomes diseased or poisoned while under the spell's effect, the disease and poison have no effect until the spell ends. It lasts for 1 hour.
Oh my god.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
gosh.
So Winsler is a limp dead body on the streets.
They actually have a custom that they need to bury the dead.
Yeah,
a
Maybe a
couple
Viking
minutes
funeral,
after.
actually.
they burn their dead within 20 minutes.
Don't worry, this will...
Oh, look, he's a donor.
Oh no!
So the three of you, after hearing Winsler's shouts, seeing Saranath try to cast a spell, Integrity, you're the first to arrive at this boarded up door. We're out of the skill challenge now. You did not catch them, but they're in this house.
That's cool.
It's this small, run-down-ish looking house. The windows are boarded up, and the door seems to be moderately flimsy. But you shaking probably furiously the door handle, Integrity, note that it is locked.
Kick.
Even if I kick it,
Make a strength check.
I believe in you.
integrity angry.
Integrity about to smash this door in.
5.
Damn it!
You kick at it and like fall backwards on your ass.
Were
And
all
like-
those times
Ow!
kicking open Artis's office door all for nothing?
And then at this point, Mira and Saranath, you both arrive and to see an Integrity who just kicked the door with her heel and fell backwards.
Oh. I'm gonna
Yes.
try and
Inte-
shoulder my way in. Oh, sorry.
Integrity, you have your hand up. What would
Because
you like?
because the door
The
hit
door
me.
did not hurt you. The door didn't hurt you. You can't.
The
use
door
your hellish
hurt
rebuke.
me.
You can't use hellish rebuke. You hurt yourself.
Damn it.
Serenap, give me a strength check to try to shoulder through this door.
Hell yeah. It's either shouldering it or blasting it. Either way, it works for me. 18.
18. Serenap, you with all of your speed from running up, smash through this door, and then find yourself in a very small abandoned home. There's no furnishings in here, and the ground is completely torn up, so it's just sand. There's a large hole in like the center of the room that if you go and stand next to, it looks like it goes down quite a while. You can see this bluish green mist most of the way down, and you can see the figures of two small children dropping very quickly through the fog.
I go
until
down
they're
there.
No longer. You're gonna drop down. It's like 400 feet.
I have Featherfall. Wait, do I have? Yeah, I have Featherfall.
You do have Featherfall. Okay.
I'm going down there with her.
Hell yeah. Group exercise.
Oh.
All right.
Trustfall.
Okay. Integrity, are you also accompanying them?
Well, I have no means to get down there.
Featherfall works for multiple people. We
Oh, it
got you.
does?
We gonna hold
Yeah.
hands. Let's go, kids.
Okay, please hold my hand.
I will 100%.
I want to get my orb back.
I hold your hand with both my hands for a second, and I say, "We will get the orb back."
Okay. You all three jump into this little hole in the ground in the stone and begin to slowly fall gracefully at a nice 10 feet per second rate. Very slow for the human body or for a person's body. And you descend probably 50 feet like this until your feet, Serenap, begin to touch this bluish green mist. At which point you all begin to descend at a normal rate as the spell fades.
I cast it again.
It does not cast as you are still in this fog.
Uh-oh.
You're dropping incredibly quickly.
Okay, I have
Can
an
I-
idea. I have an idea. I am going to, and I guess this is kind of this. I want to run it by you, Luke, and I want to see if you're
Uh-huh.
okay with it.
Yeah.
So I have Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Could I try and cast that on the wall of this hole that we're falling to, like kind of like catch us and make it like a twisty slide instead of
Yeah. So just
straight
to describe
fall?
the wall, you descended through this one pit, and it's like that scene in the Two Towers where it's like a Ganondorf is falling, and then all of a sudden the cavern just opens up.
Did you say
Right.
Ganondorf?
Oh, okay.
I really fucked that one up, eh? Gandalf is just falling and then it opens up. So it's very similar to that. I wouldn't say quite as wide. Like it's not like you're falling into a giant lake. You're still falling into a moderately sized chasm, but and like the sides of it are like littered with small caves, almost like a hive structure of some sort. But yeah, you would attempt to cast Ray of Frost. You can point your finger at the wall and you do not feel the magic come as you are still in this blue-green fog.
What's the walls of the fall feel like? Of this hole?
They're like caverned, like they're like rugose. There's like some nooks and crannies to them.
Integrity, is there anything you can maybe hook your rope on to catch us or something?
I was just thinking that, Mira, and I'm going to pull out my rope.
You all say as you're falling very quickly.
Yep.
We scream
Uh,
it to each other.
Integrity, you
I was
pull
just
out your-
thinking that, Mira.
you pull out your super normal rope, Integrity, because I assume you're not going to try to use the magical one.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my normal rope that
Mhm.
is tied to my belt.
Okay, give me an athletics check to try to land it on a large stalagmite
You said athletic?
or rock. Athletics or dexterity.
Whoa. My rolls are banging because I got 24 again. 19 plus
Damn.
5.
Hey, you
Okay,
mind sharing
you
those rolls?
Dude, I
You
got
see
5
that
earlier.
You
see
see
that?
that dying?
The rope lands very quickly, and Serenap and Mira, who I presume are holding on to Integrity.
Yep.
You, all three of you, feel this incredible jerk as like the rope goes taut, and then you swing very quickly into the wall,
Ow.
and all of you are going to take 8 bludgeoning
Oh.
damage.
Ouch. Sorry.
And are now hanging probably like a couple 100 feet above to your best, or like, I don't know if you can even see the bottom, to be quite honest. It's very heavy, thick green fog, but you can climb up this rope into some of the nooks and crannies, these little caverns that seem to be like interwoven in the stone here.
Let me see. So I also have 50 feet of rope in my explorer's pack.
Okay.
I'm gonna tie that, or I'm gonna like try and get that around the base of this other rope to like extend our fall another 50 feet, so it's less damage if we end up having to, jump.
So are you going to climb up and do this, or are you going to try to do this while you're hanging?
I think.
I would recommend climbing up.
Yeah.
Because you do not know how. I said 400 feet. That's like the perceptible distance at which you could see the bottom. You've descended much more than 400 feet at this point and can still see no bottom.
What the heck happened to those children?
They probably
I mean, we saw them in the fog.
Mhm.
They
You
must
saw
be
them-
down here.
You saw them in like falling down. Yes.
But they must have a way to. I mean, so clearly there's a way to be down here and not die. Because I'm assuming they didn't just like grab a orb and then decide to off themselves for no reason.
So I'm thinking maybe, because I didn't see any magic when they tried to take the stuff. So maybe there's a spell past the fog that protects us from hitting the ground too hard, but I don't want to risk that.
Serenips,
That's a big
are you
risk.
wearing your robe?
My robe, yes.
Oh no.
What
Oh
am I
yes.
doing?
Not back to this
If
conversation.
this is what I think it is.
Oh no.
Do you guys know how to make a parachute?
Yes, parachute.
I've attempted it before, but it wasn't a success. So if you know how to do it,
I need all of you to make perception checks.
the thieves look over the corner like, what are you doing?
17.
7.
11.
Okay. Mira, you hear down there echoing from above, like up from
Hello?
where you came, and it sounds very much like Artis's voice.
God?
We have company, and Artis is the company.
You hear again someone all of you now listening for this kind of echo, instead of just talking amongst yourselves, can hear, "Are you down there?"
Yes.
Just echoing down.
No.
Winslow, you're dead. Yes.
After a few moments, as you yell out yes,
Be
then
careful
hear
of
it
the
go,
fog.
"Yes,
You can't do magic.
Yes, yes. You hear a voice say, not Artis's voice, but the other elf's voice say, "Get back up here!"
Hair.
That's gonna be difficult. Magic doesn't work.
Where?
We're literally hanging on by the sleeves of our robes.
Robes.
Windsor, you can
robes.
still hear, right?
You're
just blind.
Can I hear?
Can he
I
hear
think
us
you're just
screaming
blind.
from the
You're not-
world?
You're not deaf.
I'm blinded and incapacitated. So yes, I can still
Wake
hear.
up, Winslow.
Okay, so Winsler, you from your ground, there was a whole scenario where Artis explained to these glass artisans that no, it's fine. He's not dead. This is just like a condition that he has.
He's just an
Death is
idiot.
just a condition.
He faints when he sees blood.
It's like possums.
And then
Wow,
You-
Artis is a master liar.
put you over his shoulder. There was a short conversation between him and Altine about whether or not this is like proper behavior befitting of students, and Artis argued on your behalf as you all walked down this alley.
You better.
They went into this building, and you can hear them now. You've been sat on the ground, not that you could see, but you can feel. And they are what seems like yelling into a hole in the ground, looking for your friends. So, yes, you all yell up. What did you yell up again?
That magic doesn't
Magic
work, and we're
doesn't
hanging by the thread of our robes.
Okay.
Literally.
So you're standing on like this edge. I would presume you've climbed up onto like one of these nooks and crannies. There seems to be caverns going up and down and all around. And you hear the voice come again, Artis's voice, that says, "Please try your best to get back up here. Winsler is dead, or faking being dead."
You can't start a sentence saying that Winsler's dead and not have me freak out, dude.
Dude.
I have a question.
What's your question,
It's
Winsler?
how Find Familiar interacts with Feigned Death. Because if I am
Interesting.
only blinded and incapacitated, does this mean I can still telepathically communicate with Mr. Wiggles?
You're incapacitated, so no.
No? Shit.
No.
Damn it. I can only hear.
I'm gonna.
Wiggles is just in your pocket like, fuck.
Oh shit! Is he actually dead?
So what do the three of you want to do?
I'm gonna look at integrity. I'm gonna be like, so that whole idea with the parachute.
Yes. Well, I really can't make it because I'm holding on to this rope and
We climbed
I'm
up.
here.
We climbed up to
You
the
climbed
ledge.
up.
Oh, we did? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Am I
Yeah.
acting? Take that out. Well, from what I remember, is it fine if I put holes in your robe?
Yeah. I'm not. I don't know how. I forgot what I was trying to say. Oh shit! Can you cut this out, please?
No.
God damn it! Yeah, I'm cool with that. Let's turn my robe into. Should we use all of our robes or just mine?
There's 3 of us, so we probably want as much weight as possible.
Yeah,
If this is what we're doing,
exactly.
I guess.
So that means
So we're
sewing
going
up
to
the
start.
sleeves.
Yeah. Well, we don't have like sewing stuff with us. So, like, where the arms are, we're going to tie it so that there's no hole, right?
I suppose so, but wouldn't the pressure of
we
jumping
should tie all the
off?
sleeves together so that the backs of the robes create a lot of drag.
Your friend is injured. Please come back here.
Hang on a
We
minute.
have to get.
You-
They stole our money, and we have to get it. I'm sorry.
You-
We'll come back up after.
Yeah, you already almost gave us a heart attack from saying Winsler was dead, but
There's
incapacitated. He'll be
safer
fine.
ways down. Please come back.
We're trying our best to get back.
It sounds like you're trying to make a parachute to go further into the hole.
No, it's a reverse
Well, if you
parachute.
can't
Don't
go
worry.
up, the only way to go is down. Yeah, it's a reverse parachute, but she said it flies up.
Up, up.
While all of this is happening, I'm going to like tie the ropes together so that there's no. So I don't. Okay. Do you? Okay. So you know the bottoms of the robes, right?
Yeah,
so those are spread out wide open. I'm going to tie them, the 3 of them together, so that. So that there's no like air that goes in.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then
Sure.
I'm going to use my magic rope, but because this time, like the magic rope,
You're still in the fog.
no, the magic rope, I can
We're not
still
talking to
use it
you.
manually. Like I can,
It's just a mundane rope right now.
yeah, like I can still do it manually because I need it to. I need to tie it so that like how parachutes work, where there's
Yeah.
there's a rope.
Obviously.
Because I also want to have the rope that we used earlier as a backup in case you start falling down again.
Yeah. Plus,
And
I
then
have
I'm
my
like-
rope, so.
And then I'm like, this should be sturdy enough. And then while we're falling, if
Whoa!
there's no
I want
enough
to.
wind,
We have to double and triple check this to make sure.
and when there's no enough wind, we can just blow on it. I've seen the magicians at my in my town do it.
Let me see here.
And then while she's doing that, I'm going to run. Wait, is there a space where we are? Like at the
You're
ledge?
like you're on a ledge. There's caverns going up and down in every which way.
Okay, I'm going to run with the.
Imagine like an ant
No.
hive.
Oh god.
I'm going to
Or an
run
anthill.
with it and sort of like see. When football people train and they have that parachute
Yeah.
to run. I'm gonna do that and see if it catches air.
You run with it. I just rolled percentile dice
Oh
as a note.
god.
This is not just me willy-nilly denying you. You run with it, and it feels like it catches some drag, but a not substantial amount.
Not substantial enough for 3 people.
No.
What about one individual?
I swear to God.
That depends. Like maybe a Winsler.
Oh,
Well, of the 3 of us standing here, you
You
are
are
the
the
shortest.
tiniest. Integrity.
I need to make the sacrifice.
Integrity. While I understand what you're saying here, just
I just
There's-
want my orb. I just want my orb back.
I know you do, and I want you to have your orb back too. But the thing here is, clearly they got down there, and from what I can tell, they probably didn't have magic to get it. They didn't use it to get away from us. They didn't use it to catch us. So there is something past this fog probably that will catch us, or at least the fog will dissipate enough for Featherfall to work again, and then we can land safely. I don't feel comfortable in just letting you jump off of here with our robes tied together in the hopes that you won't die on impact. And we
this is how
wouldn't
the
know
gang
because me
dies.
and Mira will still be in the fog.
I'm gonna start walking towards the edge.
Integrity. Please listen to me.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
my goodness.
I know
As
what
a
you're
note-
saying.
Upstairs, Winsler, you hear
Upstairs.
up in the
There were
above the cavern.
stairs?
Oh my
Above
god,
this-
I can't
above
believe
this
it.
large cavern, Winsler, you hear the voice of Altine say to presumably Artis, "You really have poor control over these students." And Artis will,
I wanna, like-
Artis will respond, "Would you be quiet? This is an emergency."
I want to like
And then
nerve
continue
kick
yelling down.
Altine's shins.
You're fucking dead, you idiot.
Send
It's
him
like a
down
di-
the pit.
It's like a muscle spasm.
Oh,
Like,
wait, no,
just
actually,
dead.
don't do
like
that.
a death twitch.
Can't just kick people you
Wait,
don't
no.
like.
Dude, please don't
I
death twitch
haven't
someone
yet,
next to a
though.
pit.
And meanwhile, Integrity, back downstairs. Integrity,
Integrity,
you're
please.
standing with
Integrity,
your
please.
parachute on the edge, on the precipice. Your friends are begging you not to.
Integrity.
You hear the voice of Artis call down and say, "Are you still there?"
Not soon.
Integrity.
Oh.
Integrity, please. I can't watch this happen again. Like, let's try and think of a plan. There might be something protective after this. After the fog, we might have enough space. Please just don't jump off by yourself.
But what are we gonna do with all this fog?
This fog, am I right?
Artists,
Integrity,
can you
please
suck,
come back up here.
Can you suck air in?
Can you breathe?
Windsor, you hear the sounds of like palms hitting the sides of someone's legs as if they just like shrugged really hard and let their hands drop. And you hear an artist yells back, "Please come back up here."
Integrity.
If we could, we would. We don't know where to go.
I mean, technically, it's a tunnel. It only goes one
You go
way.
up or down.
Windsor, you hear artist yell at Altine and say, "Would you go get guards?" And then Altine has no response, and you hear the door open, and presumably Altine leave.
Bitch.
Go get the fucking like firemen to get these fucking kittens out of the tree.
Oh, we're kittens? That's sweet.
Except the tree is a
Except it's a
1,000-foot death pit with
giant-
evil fog.
Is it
So-
And
possible?
we're more like feral hogs.
Is it possible to die?
Are you serious?
Integrity.
You're halfway down, you're on the edge, and you're like, "I'm not gonna." You seriously think you can jump?
I mean, there might be magic down at the bottom. That's
Yes,
like,
that's what I'm saying. That's
or
why
like
we
some, or like some big ass pool, like in Lord of the Rings.
or like the
Ring?
why
Lord
are
of
there
the
so, okay?
Ring.
Can I
Lord
just
of
say
the
we've had a lot of Lord of the Ring references.
That's because I put the idea in Carla's head.
Lord.
Now she's like.
I
"It's
mean,
Lord of the
I didn't
Rings."
help either, but I'm just realizing that there's a lot of references to Lord of
So,
the Rings.
are you gonna jump or you're not?
I am.
Integrity. Oh god.
Integrity jumps off. And you see her fall and fall and fall. And Integrity, you do not feel the parachute slow you, and you're falling very quickly. And you fall. Are you gonna do anything? You're still falling. It's been
are,
like 15 seconds.
are there what's around me?
Still most of the same. The stone seems to change, and it's getting much darker and much warmer now. But you're just going straight down, very fast.
Is there a rock that I can throw a rope in? Throw my rope in.
Make an athletics check.
Rule number 1 in Minecraft: don't dig straight down.
Don't dig straight down.
I can't
kids.
believe 2 people died today.
Athletics, right?
Yeah, you make a fucking
21.
bottomless. Okay, the rope catches on another rock. You slam very hard
Into the wall again.
into the wall. You take 14 damage.
Oh shit.
What the actual?
The warmer
As
it
you
gets, the
smash
more
into the
damage the
rock.
rock.
Wait, I have a question. How much did we lose earlier? 8, right?
8. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Please don't tell me you're unconscious. Please don't say this to me.
There's no way.
No, Carla.
I'm
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You're like halfway, right?
We're halfway there.
How many hit points do you have?
I still have 22.
Oh, yeah, you're fine.
You can
So-
handle one more hit to the wall.
Oh man, you have like one whole Winsler bar left.
Integrity, you're sweating at this point. You've just fallen. You feel like your stomach really hurting from like smashing into walls twice now, and just from like the inertia, like that like change in momentum of just swinging into walls, and like that short, like your back hurts from like that very quick stop.
Are you
so
okay?
You hear after
Okay.
probably like a couple seconds this like echoing of "You okay?" coming from above.
Yeah.
Do you think we should jump after her?
I mean, I have my rope just in case, but
It might not be the worst idea. I mean, if you're convinced that there is, I'm not like generally fond of jumping into bottomless pits, but if there is like only a temporary anti-magic field, like you're saying, or if she's having trouble, we might have to jump. There's no way up, is there?
Winsler, you hear the
I'm
sounds of
still
many.
dead.
You're still dead. It's been like 4 minutes.
you choose to be
You
unconscious.
hear the sound of many stomping feet coming into this room. Probably like 6 or 7 individuals. And then you hear swishing, which indicates an additional swishy elf has returned. You will hear a very gruff voice say, "What's going on in here?" And Artis will explain the situation. And you will hear laughter. And someone will say, "Oh, are they chasing street rats? This happens all the time. Go get the go get the rope." And you'll hear footsteps run away, and then you two standing on your ledge will very easily hear this gruff voice say, "Stay where you are. The rope's coming down. You don't want to die.
Will we if we jump? Is it a deadly
It's
thing?
bottomless pit.
Oh, so if we
Wait, what?
are we just gonna keep falling
You'd-
if it's bottomless?
You fall until
We
you
aren't
melt
really
to
gonna-
death."
It could turn into the.
Oh, okay.
It could be like in Gravity Falls. They kind of just end up at the top and fall out again. I mean,
I've never
Wait.
read that book.
So you're saying
It's
that
a
my
TV show.
orb is burnt?
how do you?
So where do the kids
This is
go?
like 3 levels of conversation, man.
Did they just burn to death?
We don't know how they get away. Like, can we talk about this when you get back up here? Because yelling like this hurts. I know my voice is naturally gruff, but yelling like this still hurts it.
Sorry.
Oh, okay, fine. Do you want a mint or something?
What a haul?
When you have find us?
Rheumatism.
You, Winsler, hear this gruff voice say to presumably Artis, say, "Are these your kids?" And Artis will go, "No."
Yes.
Dad,
I
don't
say in my
lie.
mind.
Wow, he's disowned us already.
I mean, wouldn't you disown us
So-
if we fell into a pit? Like,
After
No.
that's true love.
20 or so minutes, you, Mira, and Serenep see that a very big rope ladder has descended. It's in the middle of the shaft, probably like 10 feet away from where you're standing on the ledge. It seems to be made very strongly. It's like rope, and then there's like metal bars between the two rope to act as rungs. And it continues to be being lowered further. Would you like to try to jump onto it?
I'm going to yell down to Integrity after this thing has gone down for quite a
This is
bit. I'm gonna yell-
Foolishness. Yes.
Are you okay to grab it, or do you need someone to come down and get you?
10 seconds later, Integrity, you hear, "Are you okay to grab it, or do you need someone to come get you?"
Yeah.
You.
Grab what?
Yeah, you don't see a ladder.
Oh.
She's very far down.
Oh no.
I'm gonna look at Mira and be like, I don't think the ladder can reach her.
The ladder is still being dropped.
It's still-
Do not
okay.
worry. Fear not.
She can't be the person who's gone like the deepest in this tunnel ever.
That'd be pretty fucking cool,
I'm
though.
going to.
New record.
How wide is this thing that we've
It's probably
fallen?
like 30 feet wide. It's not
And
uniform.
This thing is
You're
just
like-
in the middle going down, or like to
You're like
one
10
side?
feet away. It's like 10 feet away from you.
I'm going. So as it's still lowering, I'm going
Mhm.
to look at Mira and say, "What's a little bit of an adventure?" And I'm going to run over. I'm going to run, jump off, and grab it and go down the ladder.
Absolutely.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay. Just make a dexterity save.
We let Serenep out of the building. This is what happens.
Literally everyone dies.
You make a
Okay.
bottomless pit. You make an infinite abyss, and you're. Why would anyone jump in it, Luke? Oh, I don't know, Luke.
I mean,
To be
we
fair,
didn't know it was
I
bottomless
did not
until it was
think
too
it was
late.
a bottomless pit.
Same.
So that is a 14.
Okay. You very handily catch on to this,
So
the rungs of this ladder. You feel it jerks very sharply downwards as they seem to have been unprepared for anyone to jump on it as of yet. But they have control of the situation, and you are still being slightly lowered. Mira, do you want to jump on too?
Yeah, all right.
All right, sure. Give me a dex save, friend.
Uh-oh.
All
I'll catch
right.
you if you fall. Am I catching her if she falls?
Well, the roll was a natural one.
Oh my
Plus 4, so it's a whole 5.
Okay,
Oh,
Mira,
dear Lord.
you get your running start. You take a flying leap, and you make it 3 feet away from the ledge. And you Serenep, see your friend plummet.
Can I try and reach out
Below
and
you.
grab her? Or
She's too far away from you.
Oh no.
I'm gonna be like,
Um,
God damn it! I'm gonna let go of the ladder and try and grab her. And I'm gonna.
Oh my dear
I'm gonna.
Lord.
Okay. I'm gonna get my rope ready. I'm gonna jump off and try and grab her in time. And I'm gonna yell, "Integrity, catch us!"
While this is happening, I was already sitting at the edge of the ledge because I'm not like hurt to the point that I'm lying down and bleeding.
I
I'm
can't
just
believe
hurt.
all
I was
the
like,
characters died.
You're
I can't
just
believe you
impeccably
killed
sore.
everybody.
I can't believe we all died.
I'm just really swollen.
Episode 56, title.
They
the
all
one where everyone
died.
dies.
you all
The
wake up
end.
and it's a simulation. You're still
The
at
end of
Wildcliff.
Swim.
Trains exist.
This isn't how I
You're on a
anticipated
train.
the end. I expected some sort of dramatic finale, not
No,
jumping
everyone's
into
just
a
jumping into a
bottomless
hole.
pit.
It seems
Tripping.
that swim has a problem with doors and holes. Like
Or just
pattern.
Gravity.
So, Mira, you're falling. You feel helpless, for lack of a better word, as you trip your way to death. You think to yourself, "Man, this is really it. This is the end, isn't it? I just tripped and now I'm gonna die." And then you see Serenep jump off the ladder after you. Integrity, you hear Serenep call down to, "Boy, howdy, be ready to catch us," which I don't know what your plan to catch them is.
I don't know. I wishful
Let's do
thinking.
us like a fucking cowboy.
Serenep, make an athletics check to catch Mira.
My
This is
idea
a very
is to
easy
push
check.
my limbs
not
into my
hard.
body to
Yeah.
make myself go zoom.
It's like a skydiving, you know?
Exactly.
This is just the prototype for one of those like skydiving tubes, you know, like the indoor skydiving places.
Love those.
But it's
like, I
like
fly.
infinite.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got
But it's more like I
infinite.
die.
I got a
Yeah.
17.
All right, you can tuck your limbs. You very quickly reach Mira and essentially like tackle her in midair.
Yo, what's
you are
up?
both now tumbling in the air. Critical speeds, integrity.
Is it still misty where I am?
Yep.
Oh.
What do you want to do, integrity? How are you gonna catch your friends?
I mean, if she can't do
Well-
it, I got the rope ready.
Well,
Wait, is the rope still hanging off?
The rope's still hanging off. Yes.
Well, I have the parachute that I made. Remember?
Yep. You really do.
Uh,
And
How's that come into this?
okay, wait. Okay, so
I'm ready.
what does this look like? So how big is the hole that they're falling on, or is
Like
that
The hole is 30.
30 feet diameter at its
And
widest point.
and where am I and where is the
They're
ladder?
falling like right next to the edge,
Okay, and where am I? Close to the
standing
edge.
at the edge. Yeah. So
Okay.
if you were Superman, you could just put your arms out and catch them.
Oh,
But you're
God.
not
no.
super-
But I'm
Superman.
not Superman.
Don't do
Yeah.
that. Please don't do that. Don't hurt yourself like that.
Don't break your arms off.
Please don't break
And-
your arms off,
and-
honey.
And where are the stairs?
There's
And
no
the ladder's close.
The,
Sorry.
the ladder is slowly descending towards you.
Okay. As soon as I see the ladder, I am going
The ladder
to.
is not coming as quickly as these two friends are descending.
Well, I just okay. Wait, does my mage hand not work either?
Your mage hand can hold 10 pounds.
Okay, I would like to make my mage hand tie parts of the
You
parachute.
try to conjure your mage hand and it does not conjure as you're still in the mist.
I literally just asked you if the mage hand works.
I'm telling you, it doesn't work.
Okay. Well, how far is the ladder to me?
You cannot see the ladder. The
Oh.
ladder is not here yet.
So, I have an idea. So
I'm all ears. I'd love to hear it.
Okay.
How are you gonna do it?
Can we
Tell me
admit that
all
my
about
ideas
it.
are sometimes weird, but they kind of work? At least.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it first.
I have my fork Triton thing.
Yes.
I'm going to catch up to Mira, get my arm around her. I'm going to take my fork, swing it at the wall of the cavern, and as I'm swinging it, I'm going to activate it to like shoot out as a Triton and stab the wall to slow us down.
You swing your fork at the wall, and as you go to activate it, it does not activate because you are in a green mist.
As we can probably assume, nothing
getting
magical
to last
works.
ditch efforts here. I'm gonna try to try to take like my boots off and I like, that's it. I know I just like am dying with like less uncomfortable shoes on. No, okay, but like we're close to a wall, I imagine.
Yes.
So I'm gonna like hold it sort of over me in like both my hands so that it's sort of like like when people go ziplining and they just like hold a piece of fabric between their hands? Okay, I'm gonna kind of do that. I'm gonna try to like swing my arms and to find something that's jutting out, like some kind of rock
an
or
athletics
something.
check.
Okay.
Oh my good lord.
15.
Serenep, Mira, please both take 17 damage as Mira slams you both into the wall.
Youch.
Bloody noses galore, folks. I'm gonna say, for the sake of everything, you both can climb up and sit on a ledge, and you will wait patiently for the ladder to arrive.
They're soft.
Wait,
You are
how much closer are we to integrity?
Like 100 feet.
If I look over the edge, can I see her?
Just. Yes.
I'm gonna look over the edge and I'm going to like
Spit at her.
I'm going to look over the edge and be like, I'm gonna like wave first to make sure to get her attention, and I'm gonna say, I don't know if I want to hug you for surviving or punch you for doing something so stupid, but one of those two things are gonna happen once we get out of this hole. Do you understand me?
I can hear you.
I can hear you. I'm just not acknowledging this.
Okay. As you both have this conversation, the ladder will descend into view. It descends to Integrity's depth and is very close enough to the cliff where you can step on it.
Wow, they moved it for us. Convenient.
They moved it just for you.
I'm going to
Shut
climb
up,
on
dead
it.
boy. You all three climb aboard this ladder.
Who's gonna be on top?
Not you. You're on the bottom. You're way below them.
Okay, I'm gonna climb. Okay.
And you are slowly, through the course of probably 40 minutes, hoisted up.
I start
Mira,
climbing up.
Yeah, you can all climb up as you're hoisted.
How long was it before 40 minutes?
It was like 20 minutes already. So Winsler, what
Oh,
noise do
what'd
you
I
make when
miss?
you return to consciousness? Your eyesight comes back and you can feel the feeling of your body once more. You are like a sack of potatoes piled in the corner of this room. You open your eyes. You're in an abandoned room. There's sand on the floor. There's 15 or so guards in this very room that seem to have formed a line and are like tug of war pulling this ladder up out of the pit. It seems to be quite arduous. Artis is standing by you, looking stressed out. His hair is just frizzy, and he has like he just has his hands on his head, like on his temples, just like staring at the hole.
I'm gonna stand up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna waddle and look down to see what's going on down in the hole.
Yes. You feel Artis grab you by the hood. And he says, Don't even think about it.
I'm gonna hug him.
He's gonna hug you, and he's gonna say, "You're okay, right?"
I mean, except I feel like I just hit a brick wall.
We hit literal brick walls.
I'm also sure there's still some glass in my body, but
We'll get it sorted out as soon as those three are pulled up, and
what the hell was going on?
They jumped into a bottomless pit chasing.
Oh man,
those
that sounds like fun.
thieves. He like blinks and does not open his eyes.
Like a very slow blink.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm
So
kidding.
the three of you, who's first, Serenep or Mira?
Well, we were sort of holding on to each other when we caught ourselves,
Correct.
so good question.
The climb
I
together.
I would say that I would have had Mira get on first just in case this happened again.
That's a good idea. So
Yeah.
Mira, you're climbing up the ladder, being pulled mostly, and you emerge to see a large line of guards sweating in the hot almost evening heat, pulling this large, huge ladder. It's piled and coiled up in the alley outside of the door. Like to explain, it's like a chain. Like there's 2 guards on each side of the ladder, in a line going from the hole out the door for like probably 10 feet. There's a lot of guards here helping to pull. And as they see your hands, there's the 2 at the front kind of reach out and pull you up onto the ledge. The same thing for Sereneth. The work goes much quicker now that it is just tiny Integrity on the ladder. And they pull and pull and pull. And eventually, Integrity, you are up at the top. The lead guard, the one who is yelling at you from before, will point its finger out at you and say, "Listen, don't go around jumping in any other bottomless holes. You hear me?
Can we have a map of where the bottomless holes in this town are?
Don't go into abandoned buildings and jump into bottomless holes. It is not hard. I've lived my entire 40-year life here without falling into a bottomless pit."
I mean, if the holes have been here for 40 years, you think they would have been fixed.
I mean, they're bottomless. You can't really fill them in, can you?
Well, I mean, you maybe
You can
put
plaster
up-
them.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I'm gonna turn to Integrity and just slap her across the face,
Oh.
and I'm gonna point at her and say, "Don't ever do that to me again." And then I'm gonna hug her.
The guard still has his finger pointed out at you and like looks shocked when you slap her, and then you hug, and he looks at you, Mira, who's not part of this weird exchange, and will pull a piece of parchment and hand it to you and say, "Please fill out this form on the service and please send it in via mail. It's just a review for us here at the local guard station 204. Just let them know that we did a great job saving you. If we need to save you again, there will likely be a fee. But
Wait.
don't jump back down into these holes."
Got it. Okay. So sorry. Will not happen again. There's other people. There are other like thieves who like jumped down there. Do they need saving, or what's the deal with that?
No, probably not. The thieves, you get stolen from?
Yeah, they stole our money and some of our things.
Would you like to file a report? How long are you gonna be here? Less than
Probably
a
not.
month or more than a month?
Less, much
Okay,
less.
I wouldn't bother filing a report. It won't really get processed in much more. Like, it'll take more than a month for it to process. I would just hold on to your belongings. Only walk in the middle of the day. Don't really go out after the sun starts to go down.
No, that's not going to be the case.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you for helping. We will fill this form out. Again, we are so sorry.
Wonderful. Enjoy your time in Nebulosis. And they will all march out of here, putting their helmets back on and rolling up the ladder. Artis will walk over to the 3 of you and say, "What the hell was that?"
They took things from us that we thought, like, if they jumped in, we thought it would be safe for us to jump in because generally speaking, people who are thieves and know a city very well don't just jump into immediate danger. They know ways to get out. We thought it was fine. We were trying to get our recovered items back. In retrospect, it was dumb and we're sorry.
Okay. Integrity. They took the orb?
I'm just going to stare at him and say nothing.
Okay. We can see what we can figure out. Did you get a look at the thief's face?
Do I remember it, Luke?
You do.
With my
your
memory?
keen mind. You remember their face
Keen
vividly
mind.
in perfect detail. Please describe this thief's face to me.
Ooh, I can come up with it? Haha.
Yep.
Oh.
Perfect.
They are a
They're
young
a rat bastard.
They're a young human.
And his eyes change colors.
They're young human, quite furry, like a rat.
Oh, well, what's this?
Look at that beard.
They have whiskers, and their eyes are like different colors. One is to the right is blue, and to the left is green. They have a big nose, sort of like Squidward nose. And they're stout, short and stout. And they were wearing...
Come on, fan artists, get on this, please.
And
that should be.
wait, what about the
Okay.
clothes?
Yeah,
the
what
clothes
were they
are
wearing?
like baggy. The clothes are like baggy pants and like a little vest. We
Yeah,
already
but the
covered
pants
that.
were green.
Pants are green.
I haven't let go of integrity, by the way.
Absolutely.
Just
Artist will put his arm or put his hand on your shoulder and say, I think that we'll be able to figure something out either tomorrow at the spire or maybe tonight we might have a dream and figure it out. I hope.
But could anything bad happen if we don't get it back?
You don't carry it around with you every day, do you?
No, I do not. It's in my room.
So I don't. Has anything bad happened before? Have you taken it on every single trip you've gone on since you've gotten it? No, right? So I don't think there's any reason why it would cause you harm at this stage. But be careful, I suppose. We're going to get it back. We need to get it back.
I know. I have to get it back.
We're going to get it back. Don't worry.
And I'm gonna hug Artis.
Okay, he'll hug you as well. And so Sereneth is hugging you, and you hug Artis.
I'll open up my arm. I'll
feel
hug
left
Artist
out, so
too.
I'm
It's
gonna
been
go
a stressful
hug
day
Wenzler.
for me. I'm gonna say to integrity, like, I swear to God, if you die again.
Aw, group hug.
Okay.
Yeah, we're pulling Winslow. Everyone has almost died today. Let's all just like hug it out. It's great.
And,
And-
We need
and I'm
this.
going to like look at Winsler's face. I'm like, why do you have blood on your face?
Oh my God, Winslow, what happened?
Am I still bleeding?
Yeah, your like face is
Okay.
cut up a bunch.
Oh no. I am a scarred child now.
We're all scarred in the inside and the
I want
outside.
to know how I got these scars.
All
Right
right.
to a window.
Artist will say, okay, we're going to go to the lodgings and we will get this sorted out as soon as possible.
I'm gonna look at the group of us and be like, Mira, I hate to ask this, but could you possibly like fix us? I don't think it's a good idea if we walk up
Yeah.
there looking like
Oof.
this.
Looking like you got in a
Yeah, you're
fucking
right.
fight with a
I'm
door
not feeling great
or a
either.
wall.
Here, let me give you guys a hand. And I'm gonna cure wounds. All of my buds. I have enough spell slots to cure wounds myself and my friends.
Don't need a nap.
Wonderful.
Yay.
Should I just do one roll for everybody?
I don't
yeah.
need it. I'm fine.
Like I know it's separate spells.
Yeah, you could
but-
just-
Oh, you're right. I only
you
need
can just
three.
do
I only
one.
need to use 3 spell slots.
You can just do one roll.
Okay. Okay. D8.
Unless it's horrible, then feel free to do it again.
2 plus 4, so everybody gets 6 whole hit points back.
Amazing.
Guys.
Yay.
Okay.
Wow, I'm above half.
So, with that
Well done.
wonderful moment, you all 4 of you and then artists make your way back out in the alley. The sun is a bit lower in the sky now, but still there. It's still a nice, warm summer evening, and Altine will look at you from where he was leaning outside of this doorway and say, "Oh, are we going to go to the lodgings now? Now that you're done trying to kill yourselves?" And Artis will just shoot him a look and glare at him. The first time you've ever seen Artis glare at someone,
Oh shit, Dad's
I think.
mad.
I wanna glare at him, too.
except for maybe the time Mira was like, "But your dead wife."
I wasn't there for that though. This is my first time seeing him.
Correct,
glare.
Sarah. This is your first time seeing Artis glare.
I'm gonna look at the dude.
And this is where we're gonna end the episode for this week.
Yep.
On our father figure.
Your
This
father
entire
figure.
episode was us in a hole.
I have never felt such anxiety in my life as when I
Same.
wrote the
We
words
felt.
into my notes, bottomless pit, and then you jumped in.
To be fair,
Um,
it didn't look like a bottomless pit when we started.
Well,
this.
you know now that it's a bottomless pit.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but apparently there's more of them. We have to keep an eye out.
You weren't operating on full information, so I understand. But Carla, can you do the outro?
I understand, but what the fuck?
Well, everyone, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's rambunctious episode of me almost dying. Well, all of us almost dying. Please leave a rating or a review on our iTunes because, you know, we love hearing from you. We love seeing if you enjoy what we are putting out there. And We also have an Instagram and Twitter at Trials and Trebs, where we post stuff to remind you that there's a podcast.
Remember, we are a
Teasers
podcast.
and art, episode teasers and art every week.
Yeah.
Totally my goats. And last but not the least, everyone, I don't know if we're saying this out loud. Wait, what? We
Yes.
also have. Wait, are we talking about our Patreon?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Also, everyone, we now have, again, reminding you, our Patreon. That is patreon.com/trialsandtrebs. Am I correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Thank you.
If you can spare it, if you can afford it, please, it would really help us out if you donated. If you can't, or like you're not financially in a place to do so, just tell a friend or enjoy our show and just keep on being a great member of the audience.
We
We
love
appreciate
you.
every single one of you, those who have donated and those who haven't. Thank you everyone for listening to this anxiety-inducing episode. We will see you next week. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you guys
Bye-bye.
so
Hasta la
much.
vista, babies.
Aren't we such good listeners?
Wow.
But you know who are even better listeners? Our patrons.
Our patrons.
Oh, that's so right.
And I love every single one of you, and you made me cry.
All
You
of y'all
made
are
him
amazing.
cry.
Oh, you made me cry because I was really happy.
There you go.
And I want everyone that's listening to this to know that I can't see anyone that we're recording with right now, so I'm like 1,000 times more anxious than I've ever
Oh
been
my
when we've
dear
recorded
God.
ever. Because I just feel like I'm alone.
You're not alone. You're
so-
with us.
You're not alone.
You're never alone. We're always
You
with
So-
are not alone.
What is happening?
I'm here to stay.
So we're gonna thank you, our patrons, now, because we appreciate you very much.
We do.
We do.
Abby
so
Prescott, who I've spoken with, and we've messaged a little bit. Thank you so much for your donation.
much. Thank you, Syndra.
Thank you, Eric Montalvo.
Thank you, Esme Cooper.
Thank you, Evelyn.
Felix Nimayer, thank you very much.
GSV lasting damage. Thank you so much.
Our first patron, thank you.
Thank you so much, Guillermo Barreros Ferreira. Wait, I'm not gonna read the entire name. Read the entire name?
But you just did.
Are
You
they
just read
fine
his entire
with
name.
me saying the entire name?
You read our Eric Montalvo's name.
Okay.
I think it's
well,
fine.
thank you very much, Guillermo Barreros Ferreira.
Thank you, Ian Clark.
Thank you so much, Jack Scheitelman. Am I saying that right?
I think so.
Scheitelman.
Thank you so much, Jakob Herrick. I hope that's right. Let me try
It's like
another,
Jacob.
another form. No, it's
No,
Jakob.
it's Jakob.
It's
Okay.
Jakob.
Thank you so much,
It's Jakob.
Jakob Herrich. Thank you so much, Jakob Herrick. Thank you so much, Jakob Harrick.
Thank you very much, Jasispa.
Thank you so much, Josie.
Thank you so much, Camilla Bogle.
Thank you so much, Lucasite.
Martin. Thank you so much.
Martin.
Thank you so much, Martina Sundelin.
Oh, can I do this one?
Yes.
Thank you so much, Nothing Big.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Alright, jeez.
Thank you very much, Rio.
Thank you so much, Sarah Frisk.
Sarah Reinhardt. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Savanaton, thank you so much.
Thank you, the Slunch.
Jenna, thank you.
Thank you, Jenna. Thank you, True Lily.
Thank you so much, Vigo Clayson.
I hope that's right. I'm really nervous that people who
We're
are
very
not,
sorry if we mispronounce
if
your
we got
names.
your
It's not
name
our
wrong-
intention.
If we got your name wrong, let us know.
We are
and
very
will make
white.
it up.
We cannot pronounce. No, hear me
And
out.
there's also Carla.
So white. Very
Oh my
white.
God.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you
so
very
much. to
much.
Thank you very
you.
much.
Thank you so much to every
Thank you
single
much,
one of our
thank.
patrons.
We all love you
Um,
very much.
We love you so much.
have much
We hope that you
love.
enjoy the bloopers or our content or anything that we do. I assume you do because you donated money to us. Thank you.
Please take all
please-
our love.
Take all our love. Don't reject us.
Let
enjoy
us
the
in.
episode.
Don't reject us. It's prom night. You said you were gonna go for food.
I hope that you continue to enjoy or have fun continuing this episode, and I hope you enjoy it. Bye bye.
Bye,
This is how people
everyone.
say thank you.
Bye.
I heard this is how the
and-
humans do it.
End it.
End
End
it-
it
end it-
now.
end it now.
Plug.
Hello, fellow humans. Thank you for giving us financial compensation for speaking into your ears.